position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 17, Dennis Schroeder. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 18, Russell Westbrook. The man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11, Domantas Sabonis. At the power forward position, at 6'6" number 10, DeMar DeRozan. The other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine. Your Sacramento Kings head coach is Doug Christie. This is your Sacramento Kings.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for Sacramento, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W, but we'll see.
Now here's DeRozan. To the middle. And Sabonis slams it in.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Picked by Sabonis. Randall against DeRozan. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And here's Schroeder. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook can't hit. Now the Timberwolves with it. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
Sabonis finds DeRozan. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's McDaniels. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Gobert lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And Edwards, here we go. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Here's DeRozan. Randall with some nice D.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Minnesota leading by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's DiVincenzo following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. They get it back. Here's McDaniels, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Back to Schroeder. The 3-ball. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Guys, they split the season series, and there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
So it's Sacramento now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. The 3 from DeRozan. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Randall, good.
I just love the ball.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise for your Sacramento Kings.
And they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And as you were saying, they were great beyond the arc, stretching out opposing defenses, giving opponents headaches. Kings trail by 10. Outside Schroeder. DeRozan against Randall. DeRozan passes to Levine, and it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-6 run. Picked by Gobert. DiVincenzo with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Counted, good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's DeRozan. And another miss by Sacramento.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Schroeder against DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Westbrook. Still no points. Kicks it to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Schroeder. Let's see some of the numbers here for Russell Westbrook. Out to the right wing. DeRozan outside. Sacramento passing it around. Monk for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 17. McDaniels passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Assisted.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Westbrook. No made baskets yet. Here's Levine for three. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Up top, Sabonis. Down low. Here's Monk. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We know he can shoot deep, and he also has a nice touch inside, so Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Now here's DiVincenzo to the paint. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Now into the lineup for Sacramento, number 19, Drew Eubanks.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Monk. Let's go with a three. Minnesota with a rebound. Now here's McDaniels. Randall, a screen on Westbrook. Inside. Monk with a steal. To the left wing. Westbrook with it. No points so far. On the wing, DeRozan. Checked by Randall. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Eubanks the screen. Here's Levine for three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Westbrook, the pass to Levine. Here's DeRozan. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. DeRozan's got 5 points.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
Randall, a screen on Westbrook. Here's DiVincenzo. The rebound by Eubanks. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Kings. Westbrook outside. Over Gobert. Eubanks. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Eubanks the screen. And stolen by
2
Gobert.
minutes remaining in the first.
And they're running. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal
It goes
foul.
on Russell Westbrook.
Team foul.
Pretty tight defense there on Edwards. As a matter of fact, a little too tight.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Saric comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ellis is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for Edwards. And now with a few games in the books, Clark, are we fully back in the swing of things?
Well, I can't speak for you, B.A. I'm still actually getting my own act together. I mean, it's the same for teams out there. Some teams anyway. But we really are off to the races here, and this season is shaping up nicely.
And it's Monk missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Carter against DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Pure from three-point range. Edwards has got 28.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Saric. And miss after miss right now. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by DiVincenzo. And that's now 30 points for Anthony Edwards. Sacramento shooting 23%. Not great so far. To the inside, and stolen by Edwards. Gobert against Sabonis. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by Sacramento.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Ellis outside. Here's Sabonis. And it's in there. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
Gobert with a screen on Monk. And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's Minnesota opening up a huge gap. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
We've got Domantas Sabonis. Keon Ellis is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Carter in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Gobert. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Monk finds Saric, and here's Carter. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Sabonis. That shot off. Randall with some nice D. Randall a screen on Monk. Edwards a pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Monk looking around. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Malik Monk.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Monk. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Carter.
Boy, Monk is so lethal and efficient as a scorer. I mean, great range, always hunting his shot, I'd like to see him work on his passing, but, man, he can put it in the basket.
And here's Edwards outside. The shot comes out.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Over to the left wing. Schroeder passes to Ellis. Monk for three. Rebound Minnesota. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll wrap up the short two-game road trip. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from three.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards has got 35.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Inside. Here's Sabonis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
2 shots.
The previous play is under review.
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Fans, your 9-1-6
Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
That free throw, no good. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
No problems knocking that one down. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Pass to Sabonis. Ellis outside. Now Sabonis, defended by Gobert. Gobert against Sabonis. From the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Miller, the putback. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And it's Monk missing.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Outside Schroeder. To the paint. Saric down low, guarded by Miller. Will it go? Great D that time from Miller. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Zach LaVine and the Sacramento Kings.
They're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Sacramento. Outside Schroeder. And another miss by Sacramento. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. With the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 40 points.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
DeRozan passes to Schroeder. They still need this. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Monk. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Monk's got 6.
And Monk is a threat really to score from anywhere. I mean, when he's in rhythm, he is absolutely dynamite from this spot.
McDaniels passes to Edwards, and they double up Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Miller. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings shooting just 21% from the floor. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Edwards from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 43 points.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here.
And guys, I hope they keep it up just like this. Let's see some more end-to-end action.
Miller.
It's his first trip to the line. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
At the line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots. Timeout called for Minnesota. Fans, it's time to get...
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. Zach LaVine comes in for Ellis. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in. The first free throw is good.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
It's both from the stripe. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Down low. It's stolen. Here's Schroeder, still without a bucket. Pass to LaVine. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, it's not just the three-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
DiVincenzo on the wing, covered by Schroeder. Deflects the pass. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a three. Gets hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof. Can you believe it? I mean, not many guards can sail that high above the rim, and Levine makes it look easy.
Edwards for three. Doesn't go that time. The Kings shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. To the middle. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Monk. And Minnesota calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on. Come on, keep on dancing.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. Shannon comes in for Edwards.
Shooting on the court.
Schroeder against DiVincenzo. Outside for Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, BA, 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Excellent pick and roll action that time. Sabonis has great hands, rolls out of the screen effectively and hard, attacks the defense as the roll man.
Reed, a screen on Westbrook. Outside Reed, to in the cold spell. On target from range. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Inside, Miller. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
A slam dunk by Reed.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Schroeder passes to Levine. Here's DeRozan. Great D that time from Miller. Minnesota shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. Over DeRozan. And that one comes up a bit short. To the middle. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums! They're thinking about the shots. One more time.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq.
Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
All right now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
I think for the Timberwolves, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So for Minnesota right now, Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's Clark in at the three. Well, the Kings shooting just 33% so far in this game. Hits the close range jumper. DeRozan's got 11.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards for three. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Levine with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Buries it from 3. He's got 12.
Well, you can see the athleticism there. I mean, Levine able to stop, gather, and pop in one fluid motion. I know it looked easy, folks, but that's athleticism and giftedness right there.
It's good.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Westbrook, the pass to Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Clark. Back to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. And the Kings with another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Schroeder against Conley. Left side, Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And good! There's another!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Picked by Sabonis. And here's Schroeder outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And again!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Westbrook outside. Back to Schroeder. Sacramento passing it around. Here's DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
Edwards is doubled. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. 3-pointer. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's DeRozan missing.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Levine against Clark. Westbrook outside. Over Edwards. Westbrook can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Westbrook against Edwards for 3. Conley, good. The assist goes to Edwards. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Levine. Clark covers. Shot is good by Levine.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Now Clark. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Schroeder against Conley. Sabonis with a screen on Clark. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Over Randall. Randall with some nice D.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Edwards looking it over. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
Conley passes to Clark. Now here's Reed. Pass to Conley. Left side, Edwards. Shoots over Westbrook. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And a look here at the shot chart for Zach LaVine.
Well, it's clear that he has found his rhythm in this one. He's been an effective weapon on the scoring end and is leading his team's offense right now. His shooting just keeps getting better, and I doubt he'll stop draining them anytime soon.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of a unique grace and finesse.
And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. DeRozan hits them both. Here's Conley. Pass to Reed. Fades. That one goes in. Reed's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
DeRozan outside. Back to Monk. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Randall on the screen. Here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
3rd personal foul.
It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
Mike Conley.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Miller's checked in for Randall. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Conley drops them both. Something the league has worked towards is seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Sabonis' shot is off. Minnesota has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Shannon. He's scoreless. 5 on the clock. Back to Conley. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Levine. Sabonis, the pass to Levine. Here's Westbrook. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Conley. Here's Clark. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clark's got his first points of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Sabonis, the pass to Westbrook. Outside Monk. Here's the 3. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Left side Conley. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got 8 here in this quarter.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
Picked by Sabonis. The 3 from DeRozan. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Westbrook against Conley. From down in the low post, it goes. Conley's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Levine feeling it out a bit, down low. And stolen by Clark. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Levine. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And he gets that one. Conley's got 12 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Westbrook against Conley. Here's Levine. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night. Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
44 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Reed, a screen on Westbrook. Inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
The pick, then points from Reed. He's a mobile big who operates well in the pick and roll.
Westbrook with a screen on Clark. To the inside. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Levine. Westbrook's got 7 points here in the quarter. Clark outside. Miller on the wing. Outside Conley. Releases. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Step back and fire. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Drew Eubanks out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Keon Ellis. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Monk in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Schroeder finds Monk. And it's all from three-point range. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
The free throw drops for Clark, and Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. Edwards, he's checked in for Shannon, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. And Clark drops them both. The Kings shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Ellis outside. And there's the lob. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you throw it his way, and DeRozan's going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Randall, a screen on Monk. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. The rebound by Eubanks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Down low. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Sacramento ball.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. And that one's good.
Just so good finishing around the goal. DeMar is tremendous in the paint.
Randall on the screen. Here's Edwards. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Edwards got 58.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Monk for 3. The shot no good. It's been all Timberwolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. The 3. He got it again. Sensational.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's DeRozan. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Here's DeRozan. Out to Schroeder. They need this. They get the rebound. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And another one.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Eubanks the screen. Shot clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. No luck on that one. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Randall. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
And it's Monk missing. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. DeRozan. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Here is DiVincenzo. To the paint. Tipped. Great positioning on the putback.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Clark outside. 3-pointer. Nice D from Ellis. Sacramento has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And it's Monk missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Edwards. Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Eubanks the screen. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, for a player who can be a one-man offense, DeRozan's got plenty in his passing game skill set, too.
Monk against Edwards. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Monk. To the right side. Some room here for Schroeder. The quick look, no good that time.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
And they double up Edwards. Back come the Kings in transition. Basket counts. Schroeder's gotten his first points in this one.
Schroeder's ability to accelerate in the open floor, one of his primary advantages as a player.
Clark, the pass to Edwards. Good! That's another bucket!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Eubanks the screen. Wing shot on the way. Rebound Minnesota.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Yet another bucket!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Here they come, fans. Your 9-1-6 crew. Let's hear it.
Anthony Edwards.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
From downtown, and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Clay took it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. There's the three. Hits yet again. Wow!
That score moving him clear into third, all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
Well, he's cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. Either way, he is having a night to remember.
And there's the, another one falls.
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
And Edwards slams it in.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Inside, here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Pass to Edwards. And another basket for Minnesota.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Schroeder passes to Levine. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 6 assists here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And so they'll win the first of 3 games in this season series. That 1-0 lead should give them a nice confidence boost the next time they go up against Sacramento.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Outside McDaniels, shot clock at 5, and here's Edwards outside, connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
Timeout call, Sacramento. They're down. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
.32 seconds left in the final quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Schroeder. Levine against McDaniels. To the inside. Kicks it to DeRozan. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Edwards. Again! What an avalanche! That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back because these guys are very talented and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.